Alright, welcome back to another episode of Carolina Kayak Adventures. Today is going to be a really cool episode. Today is a family fishing trip. My wife Angie went with us, my son Kurt and his wife Patreece went, and we had a great time. Kurt was really focused on trying to catch some drum, and Angie and I are just focused on catching anything that bites. So I hope you enjoy this. So, like I said, we are actually literally fishing in our backyard. This beautiful creek here winds its way back around through our neighborhood, and we have a little kayak launch there. So it's really beautiful spot. Today, I'm going to be fishing with a blue water candy jig head, and I typically use a 1/4 ounce jig head and a ripple mullet. That's what I'm probably going to be throwing more than anything. Here and there, you'll see me throw an owner hook with a 5-inch jerk shad. That's actually what I'm chunking right there, and I work that some, but mainly I'm sticking to that ripple mullet. Alright, so I want to explain to you what I'm doing right here. All these grass lines that you see out here, this is actually like a pretty big bay, and all the places where you see these grass lines, they're actually oyster beds. They're huge banks and lines of oysters, and the grass have grown up out of it, and that gives awesome structure. That gives you a place for the bait to come in and bait to hide. And then in between these grass lines, there's actually deep channels and cuts where there is a little bit of boat traffic that goes through there, but a lot of tidal movement. So you've got good tidal movement, the water flows in and out. You've got really good structure here, deep places for the fish. So this is an awesome spot. This is a great spot to find flounder, trout, and drum. Okay, so you can see here that gulp ripple mullet has paid off here, fishing that on a jig head, and all I'm doing is easing it across the bottom. And what I do is I couple bump and then let it fall, and most of the time those flounders strike on the fall. And I hear people say let flounder take the bait, wait 30 seconds. Man, I'm telling you, they are aggressive fish. What'll happen when you're fishing a jig head like this, you bump it up and then let it fall back down. They strike most of the time on the fall, and the next time you go to do a bump, you will feel the weight from that fish. And when you feel that weight, reel in your slack, set the hook, and that's what it's going to look like. Now, you know, this is my favorite time right here. It's lunchtime, baby. We've all gotten back together here and hooked up and talking some little fish stories, and so that's important to do when you're out there as a group and your family. Man, take some time to get together and spend time together. That's probably the most important thing that my wife and I have done with our son, is we've always remembered that, man, you don't ever get time back. It's crucial to spend time together. Alright, so you can see I'm fishing the same exact water that I caught that flounder in, and caught that little trout. Now, I'll tell you something about a trout. These guys are some kind of mad when they hit a bait. They slam the bait up in this creek, and I don't know what it is, but they're fun to catch. He wasn't really a keeper, but man, it's fun to catch. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you something about Angie. This is a flounder catching somebody. She is, I'm telling you, she is amazing catching flounder. Love watching this girl catch fish.
Almost. It's okay. Lower it down. We do that. There you go. There you go. Now look at there. You're perfect right there. Clip it. Bam.
girl talking smack now. She has she says she's going to catch some more. Now check this out. This is really cool. Can you see the flounder sitting there on the bottom? These flounder are amazing what they can do. They can move up into any kind of different place. I'm over on an oyster bank now, it's actually away from the grass. And these flounder are on a stringer getting pulled along. They come over here and sit on the bottom, and look how they change color to match whatever they're swimming around. Really cool. Beautiful fish. Alright, that's wrapping up another episode of Carolina Kayak Adventures. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I know that I am so blessed that my son loves to fish with me the way he does. And I'm super blessed that my wife enjoys spending time with me out there on the water. You know, you don't have to be an expert fisherman. You don't have to know everything there is to know about fishing. What's important is that you're out there together, and I cherish moments like this. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and check our description down there. You'll see links to our website and our Facebook, so check us out. And, so as always, man, I hope you guys have tight lines, and God bless you.